Yo, what's going on, fellas? It's your boy Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS, here with DFS Karma. Welcome to another episode of First Impression, where we do a very early preview of the next NBA slate. The main purpose of this video is to highlight the totals of each game, who's favored, as well as give you guys like a little injury report for each game, as well as who benefits or who takes a hit from the players on the list. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our free media content or our live streams. Also, make sure you're in our free chat room where we discuss things all DFS, all day, every day, 24/7. Just go to chatdfs.com to get in for free. Link will be in the description below. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. We only got a 4-game slate today. It's a pretty small slate. It's going to be a low variance level, so expect high ownership percentages. You're going to try to find those gems that just go off at low percentages. That's how you're going to take some down. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. First off, we got Portland at Houston. This game opened up at a 228.5 total, with Houston being favored by 4. On the Portland side, we got CJ McCollum as out, Yusuf Nurkic as out. Robert Covington is also out with a concussion. Rodney Hood did not play last game, but he will be coming back. Also, Derrick Jones Jr. is probable. Right now, I like Damian Lillard, Enes Kanter, and especially Carmelo Anthony, who's set for a revenge game, if you want to call it that. Rodney Hood being in gives a little bump down to Anthony Simons and Gary Trent Jr. Both of them went off last game, and because Rodney Hood's coming back, I think maybe one has a chance to go off today, but I don't think the usage is there for both of them to go nuts. On the Houston side, we got Kevin Porter Jr. as expected to be out. I think he's still going to be out. I don't think he's with the team yet. And Christian Wood is in. So that definitely takes away all the usage that the other Houston players were getting before. I saw a tweet where DeMarcus Cousins and Christian Wood, I think, have only shared the floor for 2 minutes together. 2 minutes out of this entire season. So I expect DeMarcus Cousins' minutes to go all the way down. I think they like Christian Wood better. They'll probably play Christian Wood a lot more. So yeah, give the Houston Rockets players a little bump down. The next game is Lakers at Detroit. This game opened up at a 220.5 total, with LA being favored by 10.5. Both teams are on a back-to-back. LA just lost, I think, in a really close game against the Philadelphia 76ers, and Detroit lost by 15 to the Cavs. So both off of L's. On the Lakers side, we got LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Probably those news or that news will probably come out tomorrow in the morning. It doesn't say as of now. If you take a look, LeBron James, nothing. Anthony Davis, nothing. But I expect them to be basically on the injury report for the entire season as questionable and probable, or maybe even questionable for Anthony Davis as well. But LeBron, I think he'll play 99% of the time. But I did see AD limping yesterday in the game around the second quarter. He had something with his knee. I'm not sure what it was, but he ended up playing throughout the entire game. So we'll see about that. But on the Detroit side, we got Killian Hayes as out still, and Blake Griffin was out last game, but I think he's in today. I don't think he's going to be on the injury report. So that gives a little bump down to Mason Plumlee and Josh Jackson. The next game is the Clippers at the Miami Heat. This game opened up at a 216.5 total, with Miami being favored by 4.5. Miami is on a back-to-back, but the Clippers are missing a ton of their guys still. Not a ton, but the main usage guys, their main guys. So Patrick Beverley is out, Paul George is out, and Kawhi Leonard all out. This bumps up like last time. Reggie Jackson, Luke Kennard, Terrence Mann, Serge Ibaka, and Marcus Morris, as well as Lou Williams. We saw Lou Williams get a spike of playing time. He shot a lot of shots. He just didn't make them. He was pretty bad last time, but the way that DFS works, don't mark me or don't quote me on this, but I wouldn't be surprised if he popped off in this Miami game. But I do like Reggie Jackson, Luke Kennard, Terrence Mann a lot more because they start. I'm mainly looking at the starters for this game, so please monitor that news. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it's a bounce back game. But this is how I kind of read last game, or maybe I'm wrong, but this is my take. Usually the ball handlers like Paul George and Kawhi, they attract so much attention so that when they drive or when they do score a lot, they're going to be bringing that second man's attention, which leaves the other people open. So people like Batum aren't shooting as much, and that's why he's not, or last game he didn't do too much on the court. So people who handle the ball are most likely going to give it to the roll man, which is like Serge in that situation, or Zoo, who did really well as well, Zubac. Or maybe they'll find a shot for themselves, like Reggie Jackson. That's what he was doing most of the time last game, and he was just playing there's no one else on the team. It's like OKC Reggie Jackson. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Moving on to the last game of the slate, Golden State at the Phoenix Suns. This game opened up at a 227.5 total, with Phoenix being favored by 1.5. Both teams are on a back-to-back, but Golden State has no news as of now. On the Phoenix side, we got Cameron Payne as questionable. He was out yesterday. Devin Booker is I assume questionable because he was also out yesterday. Damian Jones, there was no news update on him, and he's been dealing with COVID-19 protocols, so I'm putting him as questionable too. And Dario Saric is out. If Booker is in, I would give a bump down to Chris Paul, Cam Johnson, DeAndre Ayton, and especially Jay Crowder, who has been starting in his absence. If Booker is out, then all four of them are good plays, and also, I think DeAndre Ayton has a better matchup than what he did last night, because I think he played against Al Horford. He scored 5 points. Old man Al Horford locked him down, I guess, but he definitely has a better matchup tonight in a rookie Wiseman and Kevon Looney. We know about Kevon Looney, so. Anyways, that wraps up this first impression video for this next upcoming NBA slate. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the DFS Karma YouTube channel for more daily media content and our live streams. I appreciate you guys all for watching, and as always, it's been your boy Tristan, aka SrirachaDFS, signing out. Peace.